in Europe. In here, I will be interviewing people on their insights to solutions to the world's biggest problems. Hi everyone, so today's topic is girls' education, and I brought my school computer and school iPad to start the conversation. I've been going to school since I was 2 years old and am now 14 and plan on going to college for undergraduate and graduate school. Over 65 million girls all around the world do not have access to education. Now we're going to watch this short video that gives us a few facts about girls' education. Our guest today is working on fixing this issue. I'm very excited to introduce Lady Marieme.
Right. So my name is Marieme. I am the founder of I Am the Code. So I just become a lady, so people call me Lady Marieme. Yeah, so I'm a founder of I Am the Code, and I'm really passionate about girls' education across the world. So I'll probably just give a little bit of brief, and you can edit the video anyway. So my solution is really to get 1 million women and girls to learn how to code by the year 2030. So I'm a full stack developer, I'm a coder. So I've never been to school. Maybe I'll tell a bit of story, maybe it will help young people. So I've never been to school. I was born in Senegal, in West Africa, and I had a terrible childhood. So when I was 11 years old, I was sexually abused by my Quranic teacher. So my country is a Muslim country, and it was very, very difficult for me to get an education. And so when I was 13 years old, I was taken away from my country. So I was trafficked from Senegal to France. So I had a very, very difficult childhood. So I didn't have the chance many young people had to go to school, to have mom and dad, to have a safe environment, to have love and people caring for them. And that's why I'm today very passionate about helping young girls to get education, because I think education is their future. So I created this solution to make sure that in the next 10 to 20 years, young girls who are growing up in place of misery, marginalized communities have access to a decent education. Technology is borderless. Technology does have no race, no gender. Technology is democratized. Everybody can use it as long as you have internet connectivity. You have a laptop or you have a mobile phone, you can use internet. So I decided that I will teach girls how to code, basic coding languages, help them build a website, build an app. They can create videos like this, so they can be part of the global workforce. So that's why I created it.
As I was saying, that's really incredible, how you were able to start this even with no formal education. So how did you learn to code?
So I learned how to code in a local library. So I was very good at Excel. So I couldn't get a job. For many years, I wanted to get a job. I can be in an office. I can go and just be part of the global workforce. And each time I go to try to find a job, the lady at the agency will tell me, well, you are great, you're very friendly, but we can't give you the job, the high caliber job you're looking for. And so then I started to get frustrated, and I went to a local library where I live. I live in Guildford, in the southeast of England. And so I used to go every day. I take the bus for 2 hours, and I used to go and so I used to go and sit down and have look at the Excel document, look at books like C++ and Java and HTML. And so I just took the HTML document and then the Excel and just start reading it, looking at it. And in that time, Google wasn't born, so Google didn't exist, or Facebook, or social media, or even Zoom. They did not exist. And so I took and I started just really getting interested in Excel. So I was really good at Excel. I'm still good at Excel. And Excel, and then after Excel, I start okay. And Google then was born, and they had this Google Blogger, and I wanted to tell my story. I was very frustrated as a young girl because I was asking myself, why am I so poor? Why am I in England? How come my country is Senegal? Why am I here? I was looking at people on, people, celebrities like Bono, Bob Geldof, talking about Africa. They thought they know everything about Africa. And I was really angry. And as a young woman, I was like, that's not true. I was like Greta Thunberg, a very activist, I said, that's not true. I said, people are dying in my country. People are dying in my continent, but whose fault is it? So I wanted to really understand systems, how systems work. And then I started blogging about my frustration. So I did an open letter to Bono and Bob Geldof and asked them to back off from Africa, that we don't need their celebrity status to go and help poor people in the continent. And they got very angry with me. It's like, okay, you're ungrateful, he's trying to help Africa. I said, no, you're helping yourself. And so I got very frustrated. And then, so I was one of the first Black women to write intensively like that, because I wanted them to just stop using their celebrity status to pretend to help Africa. And today you can see they have not really helped Africa. I'm 46 years old, many decades later, it's just like propaganda. So I wanted to educate young people about their responsibility and what they do in life. Rather than going to Africa and pretending to just be friendly and funny with people, you need to maybe support a cause like I Am the Code or other organizations out there who are trying to elevate young people and girls' life. So then I started blogging, and the blog, it was really bad blog, it's not very good. So it's like a blog with a lot of mistakes and a lot of errors. My English wasn't good that time. This is long time ago. I don't think you were even born, so long time ago. And then and then it became a blog. And behind the blog, I started looking at the sources, how to make the HTML better, and how to make the tables better, how to make the fonts better. And so I got really fascinated about how what I wrote as a text could be translated, or what I code could be translated as an image or something. Then I got interested and I started doing that. So within 2 years, I gave myself a target. So I learned 7 coding languages in 2 years. And then now today I'm a full stack developer. So I spend a lot of my time coding websites, revising apps, reviewing codes, many websites, big websites. So I spend a lot of my time making sure the code is correct and people can do that. So that's what I do. That's how I learned how to code. Yeah.
That's amazing. And so what do you think that we can all do, especially my age, to help with girls' education and with projects such as I'm the Code?
I mean, I have an object for you. I heard you wanted an object, so I'll show you my. Yeah, I've got the object here. So I can show you the object in a minute. Yeah, I think what you guys can do. So maybe I can show you the object. This is my object. It's like a ball. It's like a global ball. And so this ball is really important for me. And what I think young people could do is, first of all, is to learn, to be curious, to not assume that they know everything, because the internet don't tell you everything. And then I will say, really be curious about and care. You need to care about things, because if you have the privilege to have a mom, have a dad, have this support system, in place and have, a country that don't have a war. You can exercise your democratic rights. You can go to the Starbucks. You can do whatever you want to do. You need to start thinking that you are not alone. So start thinking about humanity, because humanity is not, you are not alone on this planet. There's one single planet. There's no planet, planet B where we can all leave our problems in planet A and go in planet B. That's just not possible. It's one planet. So I think young people should start thinking about globally, the globe, where is everything? Why am I here as a human being? What is my duty as a young woman or as a young boy? What can I do to make a difference? It's not because I'm privileged, I've got everything, I don't care about people. That's not good. That's not right, because what affects you today affects another girls in Africa or in Asia or in China. We're a global community. If there is a global war, we all suffer economically. We suffer if there's a climate change issue. What is happening in California right now is going to affect many, many people across the world. So I think what I say to young people is always be curious, listen, learn, read to listen about yourself and about the world. Get curious, read about other countries. My story is all over the world. You can listen and you can join I Am the Code. We have a mission to get 1 million women and girls to learn how to code. You have so much to do at I Am the Code. Volunteer. Rather than spending your time on Facebook, I think what you're doing is fantastic, and interviewing people like us, because rather than spending your time on Facebook and Instagram and showing off, try to join a cause, because what you're doing right now is going to change the life of many, many people, hopefully. Or if a young girl or young boy sitting down right now in Europe don't know what to do, they're feeling depressed, they're feeling down, they're feeling confused, they can read this information. And I think the privilege we have is that, you have like a mom and dad, you have people that have connections. When I was growing up at your age, I didn't have connections. And one of the things I said to young people, don't take your connections for granted, because it's very rare. Without your mom, you wouldn't know who I am. And so we need to appreciate the connection of our parents, because your mom and I are part of this global network called Young Global Leaders. It's very huge. It's very big, and we are selected in a very in a very beautiful way, that we are all connected. So young people don't have connections. So there may be a young girl sitting right now in Italy or in Germany who don't have mom like you, or my son don't have someone like me. So basically, you need to respect the connection. Don't take it for granted, because it's going to be very rare for you to find someone like Lady Marieme to interview. So appreciate connections. But also, I think the last thing I will say, once you have the connections and you have the you become curious and you're learning, and you join a cause. Don't stay by yourself and say, well, I don't care about African girls, I don't care about the other people, because like I said earlier, whatever happened to a young girl in Kenya, one day, you may end up in Kenya, you may end up, going out with somebody from Africa, from another country. Who knows? Your life, you don't know where your life will end up. So always be open-minded, be respectful to other cultures. As John Lewis said, this American senator, when you see something is not right, something is not wrong, something is not right, something is not fair, something is not just, you have to do something about it. I spent a lot of time reading. I couldn't read and write. I didn't go to school. I didn't have formative education. But today I'm, one of the most influential women in the world. So that the title did not just like that. It didn't just come like that. It came because of the hard work, respect, politeness, being dignified, having a heart, a nice heart, being a human being. When you see girls if you want to give your time at causes like Cancer Research, Oxfam, or I Am the Code, you say, I've got 1 hour to spare. Let me do a video for you. I've got half an hour to spare. I can do social media, or I can type something for you. Because the more you contribute to the more you make a contribution to the global. It's like a pot. I see the globe as a pot. The more you contribute, the better the world will be. So, if you want to make the world a better place, start making contribution. Also, I will say for young people, my calling for them is please, please, please get involved. Be courageous. Don't be shy. We are all learning. Just get involved. Don't say, well, I'm not good enough. I don't know anything. That's not true. You can do little bit. You can call us, you can join us, you can fundraise for us, you can donate for people. There's so much to do on this earth to make it a better place.
Thank you so much, Lady Marieme.
My pleasure.
It was really nice talking to you.
No problem. So this is my object. They told me to show you an object, so I show it to you. I will send you the video. I will send you the video as well, so you can use it.
Thank you.
My pleasure.